Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dino action. Big scary, that's what I was going to call this before I added Extinction Event, but this is certainly going to be an event. This card, 3 in a black, sorcery, choose odd or even, exile each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. The plan is mono green devotion. Everything is basically, all their creatures, an odd mana value. Some of our dinos are, but a lot of them are even, so quite a few things will dodge it. Marauding, Endotepic Huntmaster as always, even. Ripjaw, even. If I do have to exile Topiary Stomper or Ranging Raptors, chances are I may have already gotten value from these things just getting a land, so it's not too much of a problem. Regis or Alpha, maybe. Tyrranax Rex, well, if I can get this guy down, it might just be over, but chances are I've cast Extinction Event before I play Tyrranax Rex here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then just to deal with any little creatures, even big creatures from Devotion or any other decks, I wanted to lean even further into fighting stuff. Inscription of Abundance, fantastic. 1 in a green, instant speed fighting. Oftentimes it's cast for 1 in a green, but the versatility is lovely stuff. Putting 2 counters on a creature, gaining life where X is the greatest power among creatures we control. Of course, Ghalta, 12 life. Pretty decent. Hopefully casting it for its kicker, choosing all those things. That's also going to be quite lovely. Very, very fantastic. And you don't need a creature to target. You could simply slap the counters on whatever. So it's pretty nice. It's not dead usually. And then Primal Might as well. Not dead. As long as you have a creature out, just pump something up and kill them. But Darmy here, making 9 total spells that we're going to fight, keep the creatures down, but also ramp quite nicely with Ranging Raptors here. That's the plan. Just elevating, bringing in this and Ripjaw Raptor, the 2 probably best enraged dinos that we have, making the fight spells even more valuable whenever we do take something out. And just get a little bit closer to the Rex here. Ghalta is pretty easy, but I haven't been able to cast the Rex as much as I was wanting. I haven't decided if I think this is better than Carnage Tyrant. Trying it out tonight, just in place of Carnage Tyrant there. But going into black for Extinction Event, you might worry about consistency. There's Topiary Stomper, grabbing a basic land and Ranging Raptors, so we got a single swamp in there. There should be a very good chance that I'm able to grab it in time to use it for Extinction Event. If not, not a problem. Ziatora's Proving Ground, giving all the colors I'm looking for. So with 4 of those, the swamp, being able to grab it with these, I think we should still be able to at least get a single source of black. Quite nice. 2 sources of black would not be good, but the fact it only takes 1 source, consistency should be quite nice, I would say. I'm just going to check the chat as well, just before I start. It went a little bit funny the last stream, and I wasn't seeing it updated on my phone here. Maybe to show you guys. Kind of keep it there instead of a second monitor. But yeah, it was weird. Wasn't updating, had to refresh it. But we'll get into things. Terrace Under. Since I am splashing into black, another easy splash, only requiring 1. Quite versatile removal here. 1 in a green, exile target artifact or enchantment. Could be some pretty good hits with that. But good chance we have 4. Pay 4 in total. Exile target non-land permanent at instant speed. That's pretty fantastic. A nice catch-all. And then Rending Volley. I'm just looking for help against mono blue spirits. I haven't faced it like at all, but it would also help against mono white aggro, which can be very scary for me. speaking of, it's nice to have a lot of fighting things. Single target. If they want to use Brave the Elements, that's going to be pretty lovely. If we can draw out a Brave the Elements a little bit early, you know, they're not going to slap it when they attack, giving all their creatures protection from green, let's say. Basically, all my creatures are green, so when they give all their creatures protection from green, I can't block anything, and chances are it's lethal at that point. So hopefully all the fighting maybe draws out a Brave the Elements, helps us out that way, makes them weigh the options. Do I use it? Do I wait till I build up enough of a board? But if we keep fighting and killing all their creatures, they won't have much of a board. And Brave the Elements to make all their creatures pseudo unblockable might just not happen. And then shifting Ceratops, finishing things off. Yeah, if we face mono blue spirits or control anything blue related, as always, shifting is going to be fantastic. Keep it in the sideboard for tonight just because, you know, lots of fighting. Want to start off with Ripjaw to really highlight all this stuff right here. Fight, fight, fight. That's about it. 20 lands, lots of ramp, cost reduction, ramping. Things should be good. And yeah, we're off to the races. Oh, no commune. I took out commune for ranging raptors just again for the fighting, but also because there's lots of non-hits for commune at the moment. I think there's a little bit too much for me to feel comfortable. Primal Might 4, Inscription 4, Huntmaster 4, so 12, 13. 13 at the moment, and that's not until I sideboard things in or out. So I feel that ranging could probably provide more value than commune. Sometimes I'm not even going turn 1 commune, especially if the turn 1 play is Ziatora's Proving Ground. But we shall see. Watch me not face mono green at all tonight. I'm aiming for maybe 2 hours unless my wife needs me for something. But let's get going with big scary Extinction Event. Jund Dinos. Ooh. Good stuff, good stuff. Like 300. Oh, I'm liking the looks of that. That's definitely good. Beautiful. Like I was saying, you know, turn 1 play might be that. Hey, we got sources of green, sources of red. We're off to the races now. Maybe they kill Huntmaster. If they have a fatal push, they have a fatal push, but they do not. This could get out of control real quick. Oh no, we got Rakdos Goblin. So they're looking to play Call of the Death Dweller. They're going to bring back Goblin Chainwhirler with a Death Touch counter on it. And since Goblin Chainwhirler deals 1 damage to each creature we control, I'm pretty sure, because it has Death Touch, it wipes the board, which is very scary, very nasty stuff, but we have just about the perfect opening I could have hoped for. Give him Rotting Haste nicely. You know, if we can go Ripjaw for 2 next turn, fight with Inscription, Primal Might. We'll keep all the goblins down, but we're gonna watch out for the Death Touch, Goblin Chainwhirler, Reanimation, shenanigans. That's gonna be scary. Although with Enraged Dinos, Goblin Chainwhirler hitting those for 1 damage, we still get some... there it is. So we know what's about to happen, and that was quite fantastic. They just gave us another land right there. This is going to be scary. I don't want to kill Goblin Chainwhirler because we can see literally Call of the Death Dweller is coming up. So we do not want it to go in the graveyard. It's pretty cool. I can already play Tyrranax Rex here. But the question remains. Let me think. Let's go Ripjaw, draw some stuff, you know. We won't kill Goblin Chainwhirler yet. We'll wait till we have a big swing, which next turn it could be. The second Marauding here. Tyrranax Rex for 4. and then fight some stuff. I like it. I think we might be able to get him next turn. Yeah, I'm liking that. Especially if we get another land. Rex for 4. Primal Might. That's going to be lovely. Oh, I see. That makes sense. The Skirk Prospector just simply kills it, and then they bring it back, and then bad things happen. Well, the question is, do I want to bother fighting the Chainwhirler? It's already going to deal damage, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I should fight the Snoop. Might as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Ranging Raptors. I want lands. I want to get... Stop clicking the Ripjaw. My goodness. What is going on here tonight? The Snoop. Get a land. Get a little bit closer to Tyrranax Rex. Fine. Oh, no, we should get it. We fight with ranging, and then Chainwhirler does another damage. So we will get 2 lands in this particular scenario. So you're already... oh, never mind. We don't. We're going to get 1. So hopefully we draw another one. Like I said, a little bit of value there. One more land next turn. Let's do it. Well, not quite. Not quite, but... I should probably fight the Chainwhirler. I imagine they won't sacrifice it. They'll let them trade, especially because there's the Death Touch counter on it. That's okay. Man, the Skirk Prospector. This is a nasty, nasty combo. And the second I saw that, oh, man. Getting close. We're getting close. I think Tyrranax Rex is going to be a big help. Land, you can do it. Let's go. Ooh. Well, it's not a land, but, I mean, we do get it eventually. Next turn, the first Rex is coming online. Hey, Nash, how's it going? Shrimp burritos. Now settling in. Oh, shrimp burritos sounds pretty good. Deep fried shrimp. Torpedo shrimp. Pretty much anything shrimp related. Garlic butter shrimp. Yeah, that's good. Fish. I like fish tacos. Fish burritos. Deep fried fish. Fish and chips. Oh, there we go. Boom, the Rex. I love it. So I think in this instance, it does really seem like the Rex is better than Carnage Tyrant. Although I could have played Carnage Tyrant the previous turn. But the fact it has haste. Lovely top deck. I think the haste part of the Rex might push it over the top for me. Effectively, it has hexproof. I think in most situations, unless the game has gone, you know, a long time and they can easily pay the extra 4. Reward 4 certainly is a big hump to get over. But this is, that's scary. I don't think we're dead. We definitely have, well, we have Topiary Stomper to block, so should be okay. It's 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, okay. Well, tends to do it, unfortunately. Close. Guess I might sacrifice another one to get enough and use Battlecry Goblin to power up and, yeah. Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Nuts. Now the question is, Extinction Event? Do I want to do that? I want to watch out for the Goblin Chainwhirler. Tear Asunder to exile the Goblin Chainwhirler. As long as they don't have a Skirk Prospector to sacrifice the Chainwhirler in response to me targeting it with this thing, but if I can exile it, don't have to worry. Extinction Event actually exiling stuff, not having to worry about it coming back. I think the Skirk Prospector probably should be pretty high up on the list to target. Just, you know, if I can take it out, don't have to worry about them doing anything in response. Let's see. Guess goblins only go about up to 3. Horde Master. And whenever this or another goblin dies, exile the top card of their library. But exiling their creature simply gets around this death trigger. So that, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Extinction Event against Rakdos goblins. Ooh, exciting stuff. What to take out though? Primal Might. I value the instant speed potential of Inscription there. Yeah. Scary stuff. Goblins doing their classic, standard goblin things. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of iffy. I wish one of those Rexes was a land. Oh, we got 2. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Certainly could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. You know, if we get Topiary Stomper or Ranging Raptors, things will be looking up. Yes, splashing black just for Extinction Event, and then Tear Asunder. If I pay the kicker cost, I can exile a non-land permanent instead of just an artifact or enchantment. Yes. Yeah, well, that's about it. Extinction Event against Mono Green Devotion. All their creatures are odd. So I think that's going to be pretty good. Hopefully we face it. Yes, yes. I wanted a little bit more benefit from dipping my toe into black. Just a nice versatile catch-all, pretty much, with Tear Asunder there. Could do other things, of course, but just for right now, while I'm doing some tweaking, refining of this very easy to splash option. Ugh. Hopefully one more land. Yikes. Well, technically, it is another land, which is pretty fantastic. 1 green, get a basic. Eventually down the line, we should be getting 2 basics for 1 green. And we have a creature so we can block and stop damage. That's a pretty good package right there. Another red, don't need. We already have it. Source of black, don't need. Definitely keep the sources of green high. We were sitting on 2 Rexes here, and yeah. See what they do to Marauding. I don't imagine they'd triple block or double block. Make use of that temporary buff and power. I'm not too worried next turn, but goblins, well, they really can pop off and do goblin things, unfortunately. Oh boy. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Well, maybe this is the inspiration. Hopefully you get to see Extinction Event in action, whether or not it's against goblins here or Mono Green Devotion, but easy splashes. I really like the easy splashes. Versatile things, nasty things. Ooh, interesting. Got the Chainwhirler there. That's coming down. And we got Skirk Prospector. Bad things probably are about to happen, I would say. Domri. Definitely at least get to 4 mana next turn if we don't draw that 4th land, unfortunately. Ranging to fight the War Chief. I do kind of like that. Let's try for that. Of course, they'll sacrifice it in response, I would imagine. Super speedy Ghalta, yeah. Rotting Regisaur. Good potential. I really think having some protection for Rotting Regisaur, just because it is a very feel bad thing. When they wait until it comes around, you have to discard. Then while that's on the stack, they just kill them. It's sad. Definitely think Tameo Safekeeping, Blossoming Defense, Snakeskin Veil, Tyvar Stand, all that cheap protection stuff is probably a good thing. And I just have to cross my fingers there's no Call of the Death Dweller. This could get bad. But at least we got the Force Land there, so we're looking good. Tyvar Stand is, very good. I definitely like Rotting Regisaur and a super speedy Ghalta Lest, and of course the Great Henge probably should always be in consideration whenever you're using Rotting Regisaur, just because it reduces the Great Henge to its minimum cost, 2 green, which is quite fantastic. Alright, here goes nothing, possibly. Extinction Event this turn. Let's evaluate things. We got Chainwhirler, Odd. I probably want to name Odd to hit the Chainwhirler, but we got a lot of stuff at 2. Actually, Odd would be fantastic, I think. I will attack with the Ranging Raptors. See what they do, whatever it is. Okay, get a little bit of value from it. And then we go Extinction Event, Odd, taking out the Prospector and the Chainwhirler, although I expect them to sacrifice it in response. Got to get stuff out of the way. Hopefully. Okay. Now that they sacrificed the Chainwhirler, I may just choose even instead. They knew I was going to choose Odd, but this could change things up. Hit the Snoop and the Instigator. Nah, still got to be Odd. Keep Marauding and Huntmaster around for sure. Keep the hope of Tyrranax Rex next turn alive if we draw another land. That might do it. Nuts. It's good stuff. This is good stuff, I must say. Too bad we don't have another source of red, unfortunately. Might be it for us. I would have loved Anger of the Gods. That would be pretty good. Okay. Inscription. Fight the Goblin before they get the Prospector out and can sacrifice stuff. Give everything haste. Hopefully that bought us a little bit of time. I gotta hold that Marauding back, unfortunately. Oh, another Extinction Event. That certainly is excellent. Again, they'll probably exile. I'll try for it. See what happens. I was thinking of going Marauding Raptor. Attacking. But if I have to name even, don't want to lose both Marauding Raptors. Right. Now we just have to hope they don't have another Hall of the Death Dweller. Because that would definitely spell our doom. Okay. Maybe we'd get another Extinction Event. Oh, another Extinction Event would completely decimate all their stuff, actually. That'd be quite lovely. Well, it's not another one, but we do have a Rex. They have to block with at least 2 things to kill it, which I think they want to do. Bad things would happen either way. All or nothing. Go time. I think it's our best option. Our best chance. Bad things, yeah, they could barf a lot of stuff next turn. Getting kind of scary. They're going to get a lot of advantage here with the Horde Master there. Goblins dying, exiling top card of their libraries. Huh. They got to lose all of them, I think. All 3 of the creatures they have right now have to block, I believe. Yeah. Which still seems pretty good. I think we might be safe next turn, but you never know. Math is for blockers. Yes, as we always say. Yeah, oh, definitely. Hopefully we get another Rex next turn, but... Okay. That's pretty good. Took out the Horde Master, which was buffing stuff. Now I just have to cross my fingers they don't get too much nasty haste. 4. They get another land, they can go Den of the Bugbear. That would be lethal. 3 plus the token plus the Snoop. Oh, they have another land. Okay. Hopefully they don't see it, but at the moment, they do have lethal. I think they got it. Okay. Actually, the Black Cleave Cliffs come into play tapped. Has to be one of the first 3 lands you play. Yeah, because of the Bugbear. But, yeah. Black Cleave Cliffs enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer. So that's a pretty big drawback of that land. So we actually might have... Yes, there we go. Whew. I forgot about the cliffs. That's partly why I haven't added Copperline Gorge, the Gruul fast land. I think it's just not that good. Yes, GG. Kinda thinking Terra Sunder. I'll leave it as is. Hope for the best, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that you can see right there, Black Cleave Cliffs. Just the fact it has to be one of the first 3 lands. Any time after is just very feel bad. That's why I don't like those. I'd rather the Rockfall Veil, the stuff, if it's 3 or more lands, I believe it comes into play untapped. This, I think it could be a good chance to get to Regisaur Alpha. 3 lands in Marauding. Only need 1 more land to get this down. Plus it could be a bunch of other good stuff in between there. Yes, yes. Karplusan Forest, lovely stuff. You want consistency, the Pain lands, that's where it's at. Oh, this is looking good. As long as they don't have Fatal Push, but I don't imagine Rakdos Goblins uses Fatal Push. Okay, well, definitely. I want some card draw. Increase the total power quite nicely. Get some nice aggression. I don't think we'll be able to see Ghalta next turn. Unless we drew another Marauding Raptor, but... possibly Regis or Alpha. Maybe just another Ripjaw. Maybe Domri to fight something. Oh, at least they don't have the Skirk Prospector. Bam. There, we got some nice value. Ugh, they do. It might be happening next turn. Well, if they can just sacrifice the Chainwhirler in response, let's get card draw from Ripjaw. Card draw when Chainwhirler pings, sacrificed and comes back. And then we just keep up super aggression. Actually, I forgot the Chainwhirler has first strike. Nuts. Not a total loss if, you know, it was going to die next turn and... Send the queen to the bottom, unfortunately. But I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to be drawing a bunch of stuff. Maybe not. It's looking pretty good, but I would prefer to kill Reflection of Kiki-Jiki next turn with Domri, or some other fighting spell potentially. At the very least, with Marauding gone, we can safely go Huntmaster, so it does kind of help us out a little bit. I think they're really deciding, do they want that treasure? But if they attack with, well, no, they can sacrifice with the Skirk Prospector, so it looks alright. Okay. Fighting it is. Maybe not. You know what? Let's just go Topiary Stomper. Get some more lands, increase the possibility of Ghalta next turn if everything isn't just dead, unfortunately. We do need a black, though. Let's do it. Just in case we draw that Extinction Event, I want to be able to play it. Yeah, let's attack with them. Keep up the pressure. Make them sweat a little bit. Maybe they're really thinking about this. Maybe they want to play the Chainwhirler, but they know we just get insane draw. So it's really... no. It's not so good. Pretty decent for us, but things do get kind of scary. They could do a lot of damage. I don't think lethal this turn, but you never know. All right. What do we want to do? Stomping Ground, definitely. Domri plus Ghalta, I like that. Then we still use Domri to fight. Fight somebody. Attack with the Ripjaws, see what they do with that. And then fight afterwards, whatever is left. I imagine they're going to do that Call the Death Dweller coming up this turn. Should double block with both Chainwhirlers so they can take out the Ripjaw directly. Okay. Get rid of this Prospector. Might have been better to fight the Prospector first, just so it goes away. Oh, yeah, all Regisaurs, my goodness. Well, we'll get rid of one Regisaur. I'm not used to seeing all 4 at once. But, yeah, probably getting rid of the Prospector first, so they didn't have anything to, any way to sacrifice it in response. Might have been good. They definitely don't want to play the Chainwhirler. Don't believe they have lethal. I know bad stuff is about to happen next turn. We get a Rex. If Domri is still alive, that is. But they can't be too aggressive because they are so low. Yes. Ripjaw. It is. Mono red, anything that does damage. It's been a welcome re-edition. Dark Carnage, I must say. The pinging, the extra value from all the fighting. Right now, oof, good stuff. I mean, we do lose Domri, unfortunately, so looks like we won't be getting a Rex next turn. But we will get to 7 lands, playing the Forest plus Topiary Stomper, so we would have both Topiaries to block if we are still alive, that is. That might do it. 12. Okay. I'm liking the Rex. I was saying I haven't decided if I think this is better than Carnage Tyrant. If they're even, maybe for a couple of days I'll try just the Rex in place of Carnage Tyrant. I think combining both of them might be a little bit too much. Hard to say, but yeah, the jury's still out on this thing. It is fantastic, though. I think it might edge out Carnage Tyrant just because it has haste, but we shall see. And we shall do some good stuff here. Now, I do want to get to 7. Yeah, Topiary Stomper, it's got to be. Get a bunch more blockers. Vigilance, always nice. And then just Huntmaster. All the Chainwhirlers would block Ghalta, which is not good. Now we can't do it. If only those Chainwhirlers weren't 4/4s. But the fact there's 3 4/4s that have first strike. In this instance, math is for attackers. But I think we have enough blockers. We'll see. Well, they would have Chainwhirlers because they got the first strike, so they would deal the exact 12 damage to Ghalta before she gets any chance to deal her damage, unfortunately. But yes, I do forget about the fact that the Chainwhirlers have first strike sometimes. It makes me very sad, unfortunately, whenever that happens. Hey, no, that's a hey. All good, all good. Most goblins don't have first strike. It's a pretty uncommon thing for them. Oh, that does it. That's got to do it. Oh, that's got to do it. I don't think we can live through this. Oh my goodness. That tends to do the trick. Wow. Hey. Oof. Man, that was a slugfest. Took quite a bit longer than I thought, but Rakdos Goblin's very scary stuff. Graveyard Hate certainly would be good, but I don't really do or care much about graveyards. That deck in particular, not common whatsoever. Don't remember the last time I faced it. Greasefang, not too worried. I have instant speed interaction to take out the Greasy Rat before it goes to combat, and it brings back a vehicle from the graveyard, so things feel pretty good, at least with that matchup. But this hand is not pretty good. That's much better. Phew. Send the swamp to the bottom, definitely. I don't think I would ever go 2 swamps. I don't want the consistency to be met. Ugh. We had to see Thoughtseize at least once tonight. Now, if this is another Rakdos Goblins, my goodness, I would say there's a conspiracy going on. Funny business. Jund. Tyvar. Jubilant Brawler. Oh, this, I'm not liking this. So Tyvar next turn, possibly, he's going to get Kroxa from the graveyard, because Kroxa does have a mana value of 2. We're going to discard another card, and that's going to feel pretty bad. I believe that's what's going to happen. Oh, okay, no Tyvar. Keeping that fight spell would have been nice to keep down some of their acceleration with the new-ish Llanowar Loam Speaker. 1 in the green, tap for 1 mana of any color. Not if, yeah. I guess they're a necessary evil, but you could say this thing is a poor man's Drover of the Mighty. Oh, it's a tough one. Definitely got to be Topiary Stomper. Yeah. Okay, okay. That's all right. We don't have anything to discard, so when Liliana does +1, it's only pain for them. But I would be surprised if we don't see Tyvar Jubilant Brawler coming up. Sometimes back-to-back Thoughtseizes, though, and Kroxas. That's never fun. Very rough to, or tough to stay positive in the face of all that. We could still see a Rex next turn. Hopefully a body. You would think, only having 20 lands in the list. Oh! Ask and you shall receive, and you shall kill some stuff. I want to take her out. Boom. Done. That's how you do it. They discarded Liliana. Hopefully they don't have a third Liliana. All Thoughtseizes. Kroxa does hurt us. It would take 3, but hopefully they have some more Thoughtseizes in their hand. Yes. Oh. Beautiful. Carnage Tyrant would have been similar, but imagine we had 7 lands and Carnage Tyrant, or 7 lands and the Rex. Huntmaster usually doesn't last this long against a deck like this with lots of removal. So just the top decking. Rex. Haste. Hey, Tyvar. You see Jund colors with this fantastic new edition, you know what's about to happen. Get that Kroxa. Yeah, take 3, not so bad. They have to do something. Sacrificing a land. I like the looks of that. Getting a land, okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can't, definitely can't always rely on Huntmaster to stick around, that's for sure. was wondering how that became a 3/3, but with the Loam Speaker there, I forgot about its ability. Oh! Well, I like Regisaur Alpha. Boom. Massive damage. Let's go. Again, surprised that Huntmaster is still alive. Possibly could have taken out Tyvar, but just the fact that the tokens 3 damage lined up with Vrask, I mean, maybe just better to take him down to 2. But it still wouldn't have been lethal. Hard to say. It's going to be an uphill battle with the Rex staring down. And speaking of the Rex, Fierce Empath, something that searches for creatures that have a high mana value. So Fierce Empath 2 and a green for a 1/1 elf. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature with mana value 6 or greater. Could be a nice way to see the Rex a little bit more often, but also Ghalta. If you have so much reduction, that Ghalta costs 2, paying 3 for the Fierce Empath to get Ghalta in your hand, plus the 2, 5 in total, would be very reasonable to see the Queen. Hey, Darth Adder, how's it going? New Dino doing work. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely doing work. Okay. Slam it. Get her done. The Rex is wrecking. Oh. Beautiful. Whew. But yeah, I'm happy. You know, I got it exactly when I needed the all-star of this particular game. But we're facing Jund Midrange. Kroxa has an even mana value, 2, 2. The Loam Speakers. I kind of feel like Extinction Event. Exiling things so that Tyvar can never bring the things back. Kind of feels pretty good. I imagine Huntmaster is not going to live very long whatsoever. Primal might. Let's cut that. Extinction Event. Yeah. I like the looks of that. Alrighty. But yeah, definitely. They got a bunch of stuff at 2. That could be painful for them. Maybe if they've escaped Kroxa, if it gets to that point, he's sitting on the battlefield. We don't have to worry about a 6/6 because it's just disappeared. Oh, hey, I appreciate you watching. Everybody watching right now or later on. I love doing it. Have a fantastic time, but Extinction Event, hey, ask and there it is. For 3 and a black, very easy to splash for the single black. Sorcery, choose odd or even. Exile each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. Main plan, mono green devotion. All their creatures are an odd mana value. We have a lot of even mana value dinos, so it's not a total loss, but exiling the old growth troll, Cavalier of Thorns, all that stuff. Very good. But you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I have a good feeling. They have a decent amount of creatures. We got 3 lands, 2 ranging raptors. Oh, well, they see the Extinction Event, unfortunately. But yes, Extinction Event feels like an almost automatic win against Mono Green Devotion. They just watched their entire board completely evaporate into thin air. The old growth troll is never coming back to enchant a land and increase, their ramp, which is quite nice. And they don't get the benefit of Cavalier of Thorns. Really hurts their total devotion. We get rid of all the elves. Yeah. Love Struck Beast, if a list is using that, don't have to worry about Stomp is coming up, maybe. I guess. They goofed. Yes. Oh, They thought the Marauding Raptor was a 2/2 or something. I mean, you said, oh, interesting. I think that right there was pretty interesting. All right, I'll take it. Unexpected, to say the least. Pretty good. Pretty good. It was a lot faster than the Goblins matchup, but nice to see a pretty good variation tonight. Still haven't faced much of the Phyrexian Obliterator. 4 black, 5/5 whenever it's dealt damage. The source that dealt the damage to it sacrifices that many permanents. It's a scary thing, but maybe people are moving away from it because people adapted to get targeted removal that isn't damage based. And whenever the Phyrexian Obliterator lands, maybe it was just getting removed right away. Hard to say, but I haven't seen much Phyrexian Obliterator. Ugh. Well, that hand is not good. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, well, this is interesting also. Hey, it's a lot better than the first two, I must say. Okay, we're looking at Esper control. Maybe. Orzhov clerics, Orzhov humans. I imagine Mariah is going to get killed. Hopefully not. That's alright. Gotta face Fatal Push at least a few times a night, I think. Mardu. Let me think. They got something up their sleeve, that's for sure. And it is nice seeing my only copy of Domri, Anarchobolus. Speaking of, I might want to up the number of him. At times I've run 4 copies, 3 copies. It's pretty fantastic, but what do we got? What are we facing? Mardu Demonic Pact combo. Whatever you want to call it. We got to go as fast as humanly possible, so the turn 4 Regis or Alpha, turn 5 possible Ghalta. But yeah, Demonic Pact, they wait until they've chosen all but the one mode where it says you lose the game. Just before they choose it, the turn before, they use Harmless Offering. They give us Demonic Pact. The only thing we can choose is we lose the game. A very, very nasty, painful deck. Faced it before, but certainly going to be bringing in Terra Sunder. 1 in a green, instant exile. That Demonic Pact is going to help us out game 2 big time. I guess we might as well block. Don't have a Ghalta to accelerate if they killed the Alpha. Hopefully they don't. Okay. At least we drew a card. I felt they had something up their sleeve. Sweeper, maybe something to deal 2 damage to Regis or Alpha, but at least we didn't take 2. Question is, does Huntmaster survive? We can protect it from minor damaging spells with Inscription of Abundance. Slap the 2 counters on him. Okay, Doom Foretold, Demonic Pact, Enchantment, combo something. Feel like slapping. Yeah, let's slap the 2 counters on Huntmaster, might as well. I forgot about that part of Doom Foretold. Well, we'll keep ramping a little bit. We're at 5. A nice break point if we top decked a Regis or Alpha. At least they sacrificed it. Ah, yes, there's the Harmless Offering. And we lose the game. So, that's alright. Very uncommon deck to face again. But a pretty cool deck nonetheless. So, Terra Sunder. We're going to be exiling that Demonic Pact. As you can see, they chose all 3 modes. The only one we could have done was we lose. It's pretty cool. And speaking of Harmless Offering here, target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. I've been thinking about giving Marauding Raptor to some decks that are weak, aggro, lots of little creatures. If they have a marauding of their own, then, well, nothing survives. Maybe I can end up giving an opponent 2 maraudings. So any creature they play has to have at least 5 toughness. Otherwise, it's getting dealt 4 damage each time. Could be a kind of funny way to shut down some cheap, aggressive decks. Elves, potentially. If elves have their own Marauding Raptor with this. I don't have any copies of it. I don't want to sink wild cards into it. I could. From all the packs I opened, I got a lot of them. But not a whole lot to fight. Primal Might will take out. You know what? Let's take out, most of the fighting. And go with Shifting Ceratops here. Just have another body, nice, potential haste, aggression, that sort of thing. Watch him play some good creatures that we could have used that fighting interaction against. That's not going to do it. Okay, hey, we got something good. Just have to cross the fingers that Marauding survives to ping Ranging Raptors, or we draw a 3rd land, of course, but... Oh, hey, there we go. At the very least, we will be getting to 4. That's good. Dead. Feed the Swarm, not too bad. They take 2. Karplusan. I don't have a Terra Sunder. I was thinking of grabbing a Swamp just in case I drew that Terra Sunder, but for the most part, I imagine I would be exiling a artifact or well. There we go. We just draw the Swamp, so we didn't even need to pick it, which is pretty good. But Stomping Ground, Ripjaw. Come up with something here. Definitely have enough lands. Not quite enough for Tyrranax Rex. Let's see what they do. Double up on damage base removal, perhaps. Fatal Push because of permanent. Oh. I mean, it's not too bad. We can sacrifice Topiary Stomper. We weren't at 7 lands. We weren't going to get to 7 lands anyways. So that wasn't a big loss. Cycle Ziatora, Proven Ground. See what we get. Terra Sunder. Well. The tables have turned. We could get rid of Doom Foretold. I kind of like that, actually. Doom Foretold, we'll let them sacrifice something. Take out their own Fable. Then we can use Terra Sunder to take out Doom Foretold before it goes to our turn. Yeah. Just get it out of here. Would have been nice to take out Fable, of course, just so they can't sculpt their hand, discard up to 2, draw 2. That's never fun, but Doom Foretold definitely had to go. That worked out pretty good. I think I might up it to 4 copies of Terra Sunder, just because it is a very fantastic catch-all. Ripjaw seems to be doing the work, but they could easily have a fatal push here. Okay, well, we got some stuff. There's the removal. Something good, a Rex. Another Huntmaster, okay then. Let's just get a payoff. Eventually. These are the times when I kind of wish I was using 4 Carnage Tyrants, 4 Rexes. Increase the chance of drawing something big and scary. Like the name of the deck tonight. Treacherous Blessing, not too bad. We could get him sneakily, I think. As long as one Huntmaster survives. Ugh. 4 damage. We're losing. Oh, okay, okay. Looks pretty good. I hope. Holding on to that fatal push, perhaps. Sack that treasure. Fatal push. That's okay. Bound to happen. They're down to 6. We might get them. But it really makes me wish for Back to Nature. 1 in the green, instant speed, destroy all enchantments. If this deck and Fires of Invention, Enigmatic Incarnation, stuff that really focuses on enchantments was more popular, I'd probably use a few more cards like that, or just Back to Nature to decimate every... Okay, there we go. Hopefully they don't have enough to pay the extra. I like this. That's good. I hope. They might be able to target it, depending what removal they have. They have 2 treasures, so we'll see. Yeah, if we had gotten it down a little bit earlier, chances are they might not have been able to pay the 4. Okay. Kind of forgot about the manland. I guess, yeah, it does block Huntmaster. But I don't think we're dead. We'll see. I certainly have to do something pretty drastic. Actually, I guess they would have just Harmless Offering. Actually, I know they have to wait 1 more turn. Okay, okay. They're getting scared. I think we might have done it. Down to 5. Can't remove it. Their removal would have to be 1 at the moment. They can attack with the Goblin. We'll see. It's looking pretty good, though. Oh. The Rex is wrecking once again. Just that extra little bit of power. I think it effectively doesn't have Toxic unless it was in a dedicated Toxic deck. If you're hitting the opponent 3 times to get to 10 or more poison counters, chances are they're dead anyways just from the damage. But that was pretty good. Okay, okay. I know who's staying in. Kind of feel like taking Ripjaw out, bring in the Primal Might. The idea being if we can get a Rex, and then we have a Primal Might, sink everything into Primal Might to make him super big for lethal, and also take out something that would have blocked. I've always loved that idea. pairing something that is already scary, making it super scary, does the trick. Usually that was Carnage turn, but now with the Rex, well, that hand's not going to wreck. But this one, maybe. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Even though it's 2 Ziatora's Proving Grounds, it's quite awkward. Possibly not having Marauding Raptor turn 2. But we'll see. Hopefully it's fast enough. It is kind of odd though. The few times that we have cast the Rex, Huntmaster has been down, so Carnage Tyrant probably would have been maybe slightly better because Huntmaster could have given it haste, but don't bet on Huntmaster sticking around for too long. If it does, it's very good, but yeah, it doesn't happen too much. Dead. Gotta be. Nothing at instant speed with the 2 mana that they had there. A black and then whatever else. Oh. And ranging to boot. They better kill Marauding right here. They don't. Wow, okay. This is looking pretty darn good, I must say. Wow. We're bringing it back. All right, all right. Hey, that's okay. We got 4 lands. We're going to do some good stuff. Domri. Ramp. Increase the possibility of Regis or Alpha next turn. Fight maybe some creature that they play this turn. Doom Foretold. Nuts. Well, that's okay. We got a land. We got shifting. Guess I should have played ranging now that I think about it. That's okay. Yeah, definitely should have played Raging Raptors there. Or just play nothing so that Doom Foretold would just be gone. Really slows things down having to play around that. Okay. We learned our lesson. Don't play anything. It's hard because I'm so excited to see Dinos. Normally, you draw stuff, you just play it, get bodies. But that Doom Foretold, that's a bugger. Primal Might. Nothing to fight. Possibly could have been Rex. Actually, that makes sense. Forgot they made a token, so ranging. Yeah. Play that. Fight the knight. Maybe they have some sort of sweeper. I would imagine they have some pain coming up. Depop, hey, we still draw another card. We're getting close to the Rex. Oh my goodness. Be at 6 next turn. Hasty shifting, yeah. Start doing some damage at least. Actually, I imagine they might do 4 damage to shifting, so we could respond to Demonic Pact by putting 2 counters. Never mind, we won't put 2 counters on shifting. But it would have been nice to respond that way. Come on, one more land next turn. Let's get the Rex. I could feel it. Oh, there we go. Get the Rex. Go time. Maximum aggression. Beautiful. Phew. Then if they can't deal with one of the Rexes, they would get past... Well, they would be dead. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But they basically would have to probably take a turn off if they wanted to get rid of the Rex, paying an extra 4. Yeah. They better have a sweeper. There we go. Okay. Ouch. Aha, it tapped itself. Alright, well, I'm liking our chances here. They have to get rid of it, which is pretty nice. Hopefully they don't get a sweeper. Chances are they would have some shenanigans. But maybe we top deck another Rex. That's the good part of having 4 copies in the list. Yeah, if we could top... We just have to deal 1 point of damage and then they get past the 10. Next turn we wouldn't... Well, do we have to... Yeah. Oh, they're dead. Huh. Well, alright. Looks like they may have forgotten about that. Oh, my goodness. Yes, nice. I was getting scared for a second there. But it seems they might have forgotten about their own demonic pact at the beginning of their upkeep. They lose the game. Boom. I feel that was the case. Yes, GG indeed. Whew. You don't even need something that destroys all enchantments. Yeah, they were maybe tilted or shook when they tried to make Cave of the Frost Dragon a creature, but they didn't account for having to tap it. So it tapped itself to make itself a creature, and then that was just a feel-bad moment for them. I've done that before with Lair of the Hydra. Speaking of, I don't have it in just because I'm doing a pretty low land count. I want to keep things as consistent as possible. Oh yes, Dinos get her done. Rex. I don't know. That haste is looking pretty sweet. Maybe people would assume that the haste from Huntmaster and Regis or Alpha would be redundant. Sometimes it is. But often enough, Huntmaster dies, Regis or Alpha dies. So just keeping up the haste, keeping up the pressure, shifting Ceratops, good top deck. Chances are if it's late, you are able to spend that extra mana, give it haste, but now the Rex and yeah. And we play first. It's not super fast. I'll give it a go though. Just because it's game 1, going in blind, don't know what they're all about. It certainly could have been a lot worse than that. So, interesting. Chances are they wouldn't use removal on ranging raptors. It's not too scary. Rakdos Goblins for the second time. Oh. Rakdos Midrange. A lot of black stuff tonight. We'll get rid of Ghalta. There could be a pretty low chance that we see her, unfortunately. Yeah, it is pretty nice. I think the sleeves, the card sleeves plus the avatar were probably pretty telling that I may have been playing Dinos, plus the Dinosaur Forest. I imagine Huntmaster is gone. Or Regis or Alpha. We'll see. They don't want to see multiple Regis or Alphas coming down. That's going to be a lot of painful bodies, especially if they are stumbling in the lands. Maybe. Ooh, okay, they're not. All right. The Bank Buster. Classic. Let me think. Domri, a little bit more durable of a body. Bankbuster could become a creature if they're able to play something that has 3 power. You know what? Let's just ramp with Domri. Get him up there. Leave Ranging Raptors. If Bankbuster becomes a creature, Ranging will block. We'll get a land. Plus Domri next turn. If it's still alive, we would be at 5 for Regis or Alpha. I like it. Ooh, we are at... Okay. But they do have 2 up. A black and a red. So there could be a pretty good chance that... Never mind, I'm not at 5. Math is hard. Apologies. But we will get some nice stable ramp. And Domri is at 5, so nice and healthy. Both Bankbusters would have to hit it to take it out. But now we have some good stuff. Definitely keep Ranging Raptors back. Want to be able to block some creature if they attack in. Nuts. Well, that's not so bad. Hey, we still get Regis or Alpha swinging with a 4/3 token. A lovely part about Domri and getting some extra value just because Regisaur is a 2-for-1, so the +1/+0 to creatures you control. Awesome. Imagine things got to be getting pretty scary for him. Still quite a ways away from Tyrranax Rex. Ranging, Topiary. Fight the Graveyard Trespasser with Ranging Raptors, maybe. Next turn. And maybe Regis or Alpha, just because it would survive that interaction. We'll see. Maybe we draw some fighting interaction. We don't. You know what? I kind of like Topiary Stomper. Ranging could have gotten a land, but we would have had to fight to get the land. Topiary will just get it. Now we use Domri to still fight and take out the Trespasser. And hope that we get a land next turn. I like this. Guess they're worried about us attacking, which is understandable. I hold things back. Okay. Could have been nice maybe to trade with the Bankbuster, but we could draw Ghalta next turn, so having a lot of total power would be nice to have her come down a little bit easier, keeping that token alive. Oh, that is lovely stuff. Ripjaw to fight the Bone Crusher Giant. I hope nothing bad happens. Good stuff, good stuff. Fantastic. Get rid of their creature, we draw a card. It's an Inscription of Abundance. Well, well, well. I'm liking that. You know what, I kind of feel like taking out one of the Bankbusters with Topiary Stomper. Nah. Well, wait, just to see if I get that 7th land next turn, be able to attack with Topiary Stomper. But pretty much any creature they play, we're going to kill. Sheoldred, certainly. We'll fight her with Ripjaw on the spot. Now here's a case of we have to make use of Inscription, which is pretty nice. Slap the 2 counters on Ripjaw, I think. And we're good to go. We take 3, but I feel putting the counters on is hopefully better. Makes Ripjaw a 7/7, so we don't have to worry as much about Kroxa. Oh. A 6/7, I should say. That's a tough one. Certainly, let's take out Kroxa. Maximum. Man, this is good stuff. I like it. That's going to be rough for their chances. Inscription of Abundance, the all-star in this particular game. And because they just escaped Kroxa, they have basically nothing in the graveyard. And we have an 8/9, which is pretty insane. No, we're not attacking with that. Oh, no. Hold it back, hold it back. I'll let the Ripjaw Raptor recharge and hope they don't have removal for it. And we gained 8 life there. Made it bigger. Watched it get killed by a fatal push. Unfortunately, but fatal push has to happen at some point. Nuts. You know Sheoldred had to come down eventually. Maybe ranging at some point will be the thing that gets us, to 7 lands for Topiary Stomper there. It's almost in the top deck war. And that Reckoner Bankbuster, fantastic pairing with that. Drawing cards with Sheoldred, gaining life. Scary stuff. Ouch. This is painful. Oh my goodness, that's just Bankbuster after Bankbuster. Makes me wish for Culling Ritual, Brotherhood's End, 1 and 2 red. We choose the mode where it destroys all artifacts with a mana value 3 or less, so it would take out the Bankbusters here, which would be very helpful. Don't think they want to attack. They don't want to give us that 7th land. Well, we got it anyways. Hey JDX, how's it going? My voice is perfect. Well, I'm glad someone thinks so. Hopefully it doesn't put you to sleep right away, or anybody else watching. That's an uphill battle. That is tough. I guess we just twiddle our thumbs and hope for a Tyrranax Rex. But it might be over at this point. They got Hive of the Eye Tyrant, a bunch of Bankbusters. Ouch. Third song of the album. Hey, good stuff. You never know how long these things will take. But as long as you keep going, working forward, getting there, eventually you'll get there. And whatever it is, music, art, making something, you have a thing, physical thing, music that you record, something you can look back on. But this is getting kind of scary at the moment. Hey, happy I could contribute. Get some more lands, I guess. Let's do it. I'm going to save some power just in case I draw Ghalta, but again, this is not going to be Too good. I think that probably does it for us. Yeah. A bunch of lands, unfortunately. Still haven't got into voiceover work myself, but I'm still considering it. Good stuff, good stuff. For this match, though, Extinction Event feels like it could be pretty good. We might be able to draw out those bank busters, get them crewed, made into vehicles. They certainly did that a little bit in response to us targeting one of their creatures. And, of course, hitting Sheoldred, exiling her. I like Extinction Event. That could be very nice indeed. Drop the Primal Might just because sorcery speed interaction will keep Inscription of Abundance. Hey, off to bed. Alright, yes, good luck with Sheoldred. Everyone needs some luck against her. Scary, scary stuff, to say the least. Well, you know what? Let's take out Inscription of Abundance. Maybe not. Yeah, let's do that. One Inscription of Abundance. We'll get the Terra Sunder, potentially exiling Sheoldred. Sheoldred, though, facing her. That gets old, JDX. Rakdos, Mono Black, whatever it is, any deck that uses that fantastic card. Sometimes it gets a little bit old. That's much better. Bunch of lands. I don't need to keep the swamp. I'd either get the swamp with Topiary Stomper or Raging Raptors, so I should maintain consistency as much as possible in the early game. And I do need 2 sources of green to play Topiary Stomper anyways. Nuts. They're getting rid of Topiary Stomper, unfortunately. 100%, it's got to be Topiary Stomper. Oh, the Rex? Huh. Well, well, well. Maybe they think we don't have too many copies of that card in our deck, and they don't have to worry about it, but there is 3 more where that one came from. Hey, that's alright, that's alright. Hopefully everybody leaving right now has a good rest, asleep. I will put in the chapters so you know you can jump back in pretty easily. Oh boy, this is looking good. Definitely. Yeah, feeling pretty positive. 4 lands. Feels alright. Maybe could have grabbed that swamp, but still, we don't have anything that needs a source of black quite yet. Yeah, hopefully, you know, in the future I can maybe start it earlier instead of the 9:30. It was nice starting back at 8:15, I think it was the previous time. And yeah, just in general, it would be nice to start a bit earlier. 8:30, I think, would probably be a pretty good sweet spot. 7:30, I think, would be ideal. Ugh. Ritual of Soot is not ideal, though. Yikes. Well, Ripjaw, pretty good. Hope they don't have removal for it. They are down to 8, which is pretty scary for them. Nuts. Okay. We will be able to take Sheoldred out. Interesting. Okay. Well, we got options. Inscription of Abundance. Extinction Event to get rid of both and get nothing. Yeah. We're just going to attack with Ripjaw. They probably think there's shenanigans up. Why would we be attacking with it? Yeah. And then Inscription of Abundance. Actually, I'll wait and see what happens. They do gain a little bit of life here, but if they try to use removal on Ripjaw, we use Inscription. That could be good. Yeah, maybe I should have just killed her. They are drawing a bit more than I accounted for with the Bank Buster sticking around. Let's see. Use some removal on him. You know you want to. Gotta be. Hope they don't have removal. They do have 3 up, so there could be a couple things that might be about to happen. Heartless Act. Okay. Then if they play another one, we got Extinction Event here. Don't quite have the Rex, but we're getting in range. I'm liking this. Oh, we got the Rex to Rex. Yes. There we go. Exactly lethal. Look at that. Better than Carnage Tyrant. Whew. Man, that was... I don't know, maybe after tonight, this guy has edged out Carnage Tyrant. I'm still tempted to combine both of them and make things extra scary, but it seems maybe all it takes is just to land this guy. Boom. Keep it as consistent as possible to see him with 4 copies. That was pretty good. That was good. All right. Oh, man, beautiful. You guys watching, finishing. You had to go to bed, but you went to bed just before a fantastic Game 2 stomping. And a lovely Game 3 hand. Of course, could be interrupted, but if it's not, I mean, this is the classic start I would hope for. Lovely. Nope. Hey, at least, I mean, we might have a turn 2 play. Might not survive, but we got lots of good stuff. Oh man, this is perfect. Beautiful. Okay, that's if Huntmaster survives, again we're off to the races. Marauding for 1, ranging for 1 maybe, but possibly Topiary Stomper for 2. Heartless Act on Huntmaster. I'm okay with that because that's pretty unconditional removal. If they wanted to use it on somebody kind of weak and wimpy like that. We do have our Source of Black with Ziatora's Proving Ground there, so I should never have to grab a swamp. Very nice seeing that, being able to do it on turn 1. But again, 5 sources of black, definitely consistent enough for me. Ooh, okay. Marauding. Let's try for Marauding plus Ranging Raptors. Ripjaw would be nice, for sure. Yeah, no, let's go Ripjaw. Use up all available mana. They don't have Shieldred, so, we're not losing 2. Definitely ranging next turn. Okay. Well, they'll get rid of Ranging Raptors, that's for sure. They would never get rid of Huntmaster if they're smart. Okay. Not too bad. We still have 5 lands, Marauding, Ripjaw, lots of decent bodies. Possibly could have got to 7 lands next turn for Topiary Stomper if we had drawn 1, then played Ranging Raptors. Oh. Ripjaw is pretty good against the Bone Crusher Giant because Bone Crusher can't take it out. Doesn't trade with Ripjaw's 5 toughness there. Very nice stuff. Okay, good. Get to 6. 7 coming up. I'll still attack with Ripjaw. Could have attacked with Marauding. Bone Crusher maybe trading with it, allowing for Huntmaster to come down, but perhaps they use removal on Marauding, and then we're able to go Huntmaster safely anyways. Oh, they're getting a little desperate perhaps. If we get a fight spell, it might be over. A land. Might just go Extinction Event. Oh, Tear Asunder. Man, that is a pretty fantastic top deck. Later, we have enough to kick it to remove anything. Do I just want to remove Bone Crusher? I think so. Let's do it. I'll take 2, that's alright. Attack with Marauding this time. I'm okay if they Blood Tithe Harvester and Marauding trade, then we safely go Huntmaster. Alrighty. Don't imagine they would have a Fatal Push. They would have used it already on Marauding, that's for sure. Or Ripjaw. Oh, they're just digging desperately. This is good. Shieldred coming down. Okay. Let's get that land. Ooh. It's not land, but it is a nice body. That they'll probably never block unless they can kill. And they might be scared to play certain things that they have in hand, seeing that we do have Extinction Event here. That's gotta mess them up, definitely. Make them reconsider things for sure. Big time. If we have to name odd, it's not so bad. We're not at 7 lands. Topiary Stomper can't attack and block anyways. Oh, we got it. There we go, folks. Maybe that's it. Can't click fast enough. All in. Den of the Bugbear. That's okay. Bankbuster. That's not so good, but it's not too bad. Should still deal a decent amount. Hopefully taking out Den of the Bugbear, but maybe it blocks Huntmaster. No, it has to block Topiary Stomper. They're still dead. Unless they have Fatal Push. Okay. Now the question is, probably Extinction Event. I'm going to do the math. Let me think. Okay, so tokens, anything without a mana value is even. Yes, even. Even it is. Let's go. Do it. Yes, that was good. Whew. That's okay. Man, oh, that's sweet. I'm glad I noticed that. Rex. That's not a Rex, but that's pretty good. Shieldred, killer on sight. Beautiful. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. Okay, getting there, something. I'm liking this Tear Asunder. This is, that is pretty slick. Could have held on to the land, I guess, but they wouldn't have Thoughtseize being at 2 life anyways. Let's go, Tyrranax Rex. You can do it. Good buddy. Top deck. Whew, this is getting intense. Not exactly. We got a couple more turns. Oh boy, back and forth, definitely. Very fantastic match. Should be able to fit one more in for sure. Depending how long this goes, of course, but yeah. The Rex, if we get it, again, better than Carnage Tyrant, because I have to wait a whole nother turn, and we might not be able to wait a whole nother turn, depending. We can still do this. We can play the Rex, plus still have 2 left over for Inscription of Abundance. That would definitely lock things up. Rex. Has to be this turn. Well, that's not Tyrranax Rex, but... oh, we still have 5. That is good. Right, we gotta do it. Fully kicked. Hopefully they don't have removal. Hopefully. Nuts. They got the fatal push. That's alright. That's how she goes sometimes. Close. Very close. You can see clearly. If we had got the Rex, we would have got the win. Possibly, I might just add in Ziatora, Wandering Monster as well. Trample, Haste, good stuff, although Ziatora does die quite a bit. Maybe not, maybe not. The Rex is quite a bit more durable. But still, fantastic back and forth either way. The exactly lethal Rex swing. That was probably the highlight of the night so far. See if we can top it right here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Probably not. Would be pretty difficult. I can work with that. 4 lands, ranging raptors, got the fighting, possibly draw another card. Yeah, it can work. Mono green. Okay, this may be the time that Extinction Event is going to shine. Game 2 when we bring it in. Maybe it's mono green devotion. This person certainly has been playing a while. They do have Ixalan lands. I think you had to be... actually, maybe not. I think you had to be playing during the time Ixalan was released. You may just have to open up a pack from that set. But, yeah. I think it should work out next turn. The fighting interaction at the very least. We get to fight the Mana Dorks. They lose some ramp. They lose some devotion. We get some ramp with ranging. Pretty decent, I would say. 1 green, we would take out a dork. And, yeah, we're off to the races. Not strong enough to fight the Cavalier of Thorns. It's always rough facing down a turn 3 Cavalier of Thorns. Kind of considering Ripjaw right here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I haven't done anything too crazy. Next turn we would be at 5, so Ripjaw could fight, trade with the Cavalier of Thorns, going to a 6-7. And we'll see. Possibly could get Ghalta depending what we draw. 2, 4. But we might just be basically dead here with the Nykthos. Oh boy. Kiora, untapping Nykthos. Yeah, that might be it. Extinction Event, huh? I was even thinking of starting off with Extinction Event on the off chance I faced mono green, but as we've seen tonight, a fair bit of diversity. A lot of Rakdos and black stuff, but good things should maybe be happening. We're not going to win this one, though. That's for sure. Ouch. Extinction Event it is. Tear Asunder. Inscription of Abundance. Yeah, let's do that. Now 3 Primal Mites. Gotta make room for stuff somewhere. I mean, it is Extinction Event, but it's not a good hand. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, let's send Ripjaw to the bottom. Might want Primal Might with ranging to fight Mana Dork, get our Source of Black for Extinction Event. Looks like that might happen if we draw another land next turn. Ranging for 2. Primal Might for 1. Get that swamp. Well, then we're in a pretty good position, I hope. Okay, Lovestruck Beast, there it is. That's an odd mana value. Yeah, it's not a land, unfortunately. But I'll do 2 damage. We're winning. By a little bit. Ouch. Would have been nice if we could have taken out the Mystic. It seems like they may not have been able to play the Cavalier of Thorns. They would have only had a total of 4 there. Definitely nice if you can take out the Mana Dorks. That's a tough one. Topiary Stomper. Let's go Topiary Stomper instead to get our swamp. I like that. Save the Primal Might just in case maybe it makes sense to use it on something big later on. Certainly with Topiary Stomper we could make it a 6/6, take out the Cavalier of Thorns if we had to. Play the Old Growth Troll. Do it. Hopefully they attack with the Cavalier of Thorns. We block with Ranging Raptors, get to that 4th land. Oh, Karn though. That's not too good. Hopefully Ranging gets a bit of value. Actually, we can just swing with Ranging next turn. To probably block with somebody. And, yeah. That would get us our 4th land if we don't draw it. So I'll have to keep that possibility in mind. Oh, but we drew it. Oh boy. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Extinction Event is going to decimate all but that token, which is very, very good for our chances here. I could try for something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll attack with Ranging Raptors, see what they do. I imagine somebody's going to block it. So we'll get to 5 lands, actually. Good stuff. Oh. They're scared about the potential of losing Karn. That's okay. Well, they should be scared about the potential of losing most of their creatures. Hopefully that bought us enough time. About a little bit of time. I don't think they can play the Cityscape Leveler this turn, maybe. But yeah, hey. You know, if we kind of cap off the night with the exact main matchup that I brought in Extinction Event for, that's pretty good. Would have been nice to play Rex the following turn if we had drawn a land. Actually, Tear Asunder just straight takes out Sky Sovereign. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Let's do it. Wait and see what they do if they make Sky Sovereign a creature. I think Karn can make it a creature. And then in response, we'll take it out with Terra Sunder there. The Gargle Roths. That's not good. Boom. Exile. Out of there. Yeah, I must say, Terra Sunder has been maybe more of an all-star than Extinction Event, but at least it did its thing, like I was explaining. Yeah, Marauding, that's pretty good. Ranging could have taken out Elder Gargoyles. I probably should have done that instead. I was just so excited to possibly get Rex next turn if I draw a land and still have Marauding. But they are getting Cityscape Leveler this turn. Yeah, I probably should have fought the Gargoroth. Ranging Raptors making it a 6/7, getting a land, taking that big thing out, reducing their devotion. That was probably my undoing. But we also could draw another Extinction Event, and that would help out. Gargoroths, that's an odd mana value, so again, we would continue to decimate what they're trying to do. But we do get a Rex. Yeah, let's do it. Definitely. I don't think they can go Cityscape Leveler and still have 4 left, but... Oh no, they can, definitely. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, Portal to Friend. Well, that will do it. Tends to do it if you leave them long enough. Yeah, but still, you know, you saw the potential of Extinction Event. Didn't end the night on a positive note, but it was positive overall. I had a good time. You saw some possible tech that you might want to use. Possibly Terra Sunder, just because it is uncommon. Not too hard on the wildcard budget. Sitting on 9 rares at the moment, so might try something a little bit funny. But overall, it was a good time. Hopefully you guys watching, finishing off the following day or some other time. You have a good one. Remember, there's always room for improvement, and peace. See you later. Have a good one.